thanks so much for watching. I'm Courtney, owner and designer of Wreath in Hand. Today we are making a fall sunflower cowboy boot grapevine wreath. We're using an oval shape today. This wreath frame, this grapevine is about 18 inches. I need to clean it up, so I'm gonna use these things to clean it up. Wire cutters. I'm gonna use my wire cutters to clean it up. I finished cleaning the outside with my wire cutters, the pieces I could cut off. I might go back and cut more, but now I'm gonna go in with my very handy professional tool of a butter knife, and I'm just gonna go in and get like all these loose leaves, and I don't want it like super clean because sometimes it gets too sparse, but I think this one will be okay. But there's just a lot of branches in there and I want that to go, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Here's the grapevine all cleaned. I cleaned the front and the back, and do y'all see this? This all came out of the grapevine. So instead of the customer getting a box of leaves, hopefully it won't be like that. I'm gonna clean this up. I attached cable mounts to the back of my sign. I just added some hot glue around the edges, and I'm gonna let that dry. And we'll attach it probably last, and I'm gonna make my bow next. Let me just go through my box of supplies I'm using. So these are the ribbons I think I'm gonna use. I wasn't sure if I should use the striped or not because I kind of like just how the two look together. I like the simple look, but I don't know, I kind of like the third pattern. I'll throw it in there, see what I think. If I don't like it, then I won't use it. Alright, so I'm gonna say I don't recommend using rubber bands to secure your ribbons. It's really hot where I live, and apparently the rubber band melted on my ribbon, so thank God this isn't like a designer ribbon, but still, I'm not going to be able to use this ribbon. That's wasteful, so I don't like that. Yeah, so I did have it pinned, which is weird. I guess I must have switched it out at some point. The rubber band probably snapped, and that's when I probably changed it too late. So for this one, I think I'm going to do a 5-inch. Actually, I'm not sure how long I want the tail. I never know how long I want the tail. I don't want it to go out too far. Let me see. I like to get the sign up there. Maybe I should have the greenery first. I don't know. I'll just do a 7-inch tail. No, I'll do an 8-inch tail. And then that way, if it's too long, I'll just cut it. And then I'm gonna do a 5-inch loop. One on each side. Ooh, this one's really nice. This one's pretty thick. It's thick, but it's see-through. Odd. So I'm going to do the same size loop on that one. And then Oh, you know what I was thinking? Hold on. Hold the phone. I'm gonna layer these ribbons on top of each other. I think that would be really pretty. I swear, sometimes with these solid colors, I can't tell if they're, which way's up or down. Okay, so I actually haven't done this before, so we're gonna give it a try. But I think it'll be fine. My phone said I was out of storage, so I had to switch over to TikTok to try to record it. So this video is going to be a lot shorter than I had anticipated. So here's what it looks like when I layered it. I just made sure that it was pretty tight, pretty snug around the loops. So I'm going to go ahead and add the sunflower ribbon. So for this one, I'm making the same length tail, and then I think I'm going to do a 2 3-inch loops. Here is the bow. I ended up doing 3.5-inch loops, so I'm gonna go ahead and use a zip tie and then add a Chanel stem to the back of it. So I'm gonna figure out where I want. Oh, it's kind of sticky still. I put a ton of glue, so it's almost done. That's fine. Just gonna map out about where I want my bow to go, because if I put it too low, I don't want the sign too low. I was thinking the sign maybe like more in the middle-ish. I think right there is good. We're gonna start adding the greenery. I didn't attach the sign yet. I want to add the greenery first, so I'm gonna use this greenery. I also have this pick that I might cut up, or I might just glue it in like that. I'm not sure. I want to get some of this. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna do this one first. I think I am gonna chop it up a little bit. I'm gonna use some floral wire to secure down more the stem in there instead of just relying on the hot glue. I've gone ahead and added floral wire onto the mounting, the cable mounts. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that on there. I got both sides of this pick, and then we're gonna go ahead and add some extra little greeneries in there after. I got the sign on, and honestly, it looks cute just like this already. But you can't see really where I attached it. It blends in pretty well. I'm gonna go ahead and add in some more of our picks here. It has been a really long time since I made a wreath. I think it's been like 5 months or something, maybe even longer. I have been just not mentally here. So I'm starting to feel better, and I really just didn't have any creativity drive, nothing. Usually, like, I can just, you know, see a sign or a ribbon or whatever and be like, oh yeah, I want to make that. Like, it will just come real easy to me. You know, not always, but for the most part, you know, I don't usually have a hard time feeling inspired. But for months, I just, nothing. I mean, I had bought stuff for the 4th of July. I never made it. And yeah, I even bought this, like, when I bought my 4th of July stuff. And so I figured I would, since I'm starting to feel better, I would try to get back into it. So this is what we're making. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate everyone so much. If you leave me comments, if you like my videos, just even taking the time to watch, I really appreciate it. I know there's a lot of creators out there to watch, so I appreciate that you watch me. got these from Hobby Lobby. I'm gonna go ahead and add these. I think I got these at Michael's years ago. I have no idea what these are called. If your flower doesn't have a pick on it, I cut up like all my random picks that I'm not using, and I just glue one of those in. It's a quick little fix.